Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome to your number one podcast, sports podcast, the Sports Circuit One, with my homeboy co-host Raul.
What's going on, my brother James? What's going on?
Man, look here. They know we got to talk our shit tonight. Cause look here,
Let's get it.
the performances we done been seeing lately is awful. Awful. God Richard awful. We don't even want to spare. You know what? I don't even want to really spare too much time. You know what I'm saying? Letting them ponder on who we gonna talk about first.
They already know what we're talking about first.
The Dallas trash cans.
Oh my, the Dallas Cowgirls.
Yeah, we definitely gonna talk about the Dallas Cowboys. So anybody that's a fan of the Dallas Cowboys, look, your team is up right about now. We are definitely about to talk about your team. We're gonna talk about what's at stake. We should talk about, first of all, who's to blame. I need to know who you think is to blame the most.
All right, I got a long list, and it starts with Jerry Jones, Jerry Jones, Jerry Jones, the coach, Jerry Jones, and his family.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, look, I'm with you on that. This is the thing though. I honestly think if Jerry get out the way, I think Steven Jones could actually run the team.
Yes.
How you doing, Duncan? I think Steven Jones can run the team. I think Jerry is trying to be like the distant father. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to nurture everybody. Like, let me zoom this up first of all. Everybody on the team is like it's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not. I don't know. It's hard to describe Jerry. It's just I
Nah,
don't
nah.
know. He's not doing it business. He's not making a business decision, executive decision. Everything is like a personal decision about him.
He reminds me of a James Dolan that runs the New York Knicks. Them dudes
Yeah.
will never bring their franchise a championship team, a championship ring until they step down.
Yep. That's exactly right. I just listen, Dallas Cowboy fans. I gotta say again, you have to be very disappointed. Uh, I don't know. Y'all have the most money in the league in the
Hmm.
NFL.
Yep.
You pay your players the most money. You don't mind spending. So you have the number one TV deals. You get the best players that money can buy, and yet you suck the most.
Three
You do
field
all
goals.
these 12 and 4 seasons, and you do this crap or whatever the record may be, and you get these 12 win seasons, and you act like this a catastrophic feat, and yet you have Dak Prescott. You keep signing him to 200. You know what? I used to root for Dak. Like, get your money, still get your money, but Dak sucked. Dak is awful.
Yep.
He is not a game changing quarterback. He
Nope.
looks awful. He's stale. He is definitely stale when. What's up, Trey? He's stale when he's playmaking. He doesn't. He still doesn't see the safety sitting over the top. Like he it's the same plays from Dak every year. Nothing changes.
I'm just thinking he's collecting money and trying to get himself out of Dallas. I think the pressure's too much for him.
It got to be like if you people are clowning Deshaun Watson right now, but that's Dak Prescott with more weapons.
Hmm.
It's this, it's the same play. Like Dak does. I don't. Dak does nothing for the team. He doesn't change the chemistry. He don't rattle up the troops. he done lost the locker room. They don't even give a damn. They don't respect Dak like that. You can
Nope.
definitely tell.
Nope.
How you doing? What's up, Kenneth? They
Welcome to
they
the podcast.
they tired of Dak and they tired of losing. And you can't just blame it all on Dak because he get a
Mm-mm.
lot of empty calorie yards, but he can keep you in games. He can keep you ahead. But the defense is atrocious. Diggs is awful.
Well, no one did nothing yesterday. If you're only kicking field goals, that's it.
Man, they could have put up 75 points on them people. Easy. Easy. That I don't know. That's absurd. Like, and then that lets you know how bad the Saints and the Cowboys are, because the Saints beat the shit out the Cowboys. Cowboys are bad. Bottom of the barrel bad.
Again, I just think they need a new helm because that Jerry Jones project has been done and over with since I think Emmett Smith left.
Yeah, Michael McCartney, like he don't know what the hell he doing. You know, that just shows you it was the structure of Green Bay itself, and it
Hmm.
was a conglomerate of him and Rogers that made that work. You know what I'm saying? But as you can see, Rogers sucked. He's struggling now. He looks awful with the Jets. He getting coaches fired. You think for him to be an elite coach, and I seen this on the sports channel, and it made so much sense when you try. Why do they put Aaron Rodgers in the same realm as Tom Brady and Peyton Manning? Because he does not give you the equivalent of what they gave their teams. Did you ever see any coaches get fired on their watch?
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Every time they went to a different team, the team got better. They brought some. Aaron Rodgers, towards his end of Green Bay, he started taking away from the team. They started getting worse. You know what I'm saying? Coaches getting fired. Then he goes to the Jets, and a coach gets fired. Him
Yup.
being labeled an elite quarterback should be a disrespect because he cannot keep a coach. What's up, Carl?
He cannot. He cannot.
I don't. Rodgers is not that quarterback, and I think him and pretty much Dak pretty much play in the same realm.
I still see Aaron Rodgers under Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? Dak Prescott
Oh,
has
yeah,
he has something over him. The
yeah.
problem is, I think Dak, his
What's up,
time in
Will?
Dallas is, I think to me, is done. I think he needs to go somewhere else where the pressure of being in the limelight is not on him anymore.
Oh yeah, definitely. Listen, his time in Dallas is stale. It's gone. But the point is, we're talking about Jerry here. Jerry is so selfish. He gonna keep you there. Look how long he kept Jason Garrett there.
Yeah, true.
Look how long he kept Tony Romo there. Tony Romo was the turnover machine. He could never, and they could never get over the hump. Playoff wise, you ran Zeke Elliott in the ground, and then you trade him off, and then you tried to bring him back after disrespecting and thinking he was going to be this great. You could have went after Derrick Henry, but you didn't want to go after Derrick Henry. And then you acting like you didn't have the money, but yet you signed uh uh Zeke
Zeke.
back. Yeah, like you could have asked, what's up there? Like, what's up, David? Like you could have actually spent that money and got them back. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny about the whole Zeke situation? I was hearing about the post game. McCarty goes, I think there was a question asked why you don't use Zeke as much as you did before, whatever may have you. I'm not too sure if that was the question. And the statement from McCarty was, "Oh, we're saving him."
For what? You ain't gonna make it nowhere. The way you playing, you need a savior. You don't need to save him.
Yep.
You need to throw the wrenches and the cardboard. You need to throw bowls and everything out. You don't need to save Zeke Elliott. Ain't much to save. If
Mm-hmm.
you get a quarter of an effort out of him, and he can go out and catch you some balls out in the flaps as a receiver, running back, you need to use him. Use him like they do Alvin Kamara over there. Give him 12 touches and give him 3 or 4 balls thrown this way. Let him catch 3 or 4 for 25, 50 yards and go on about your business. Open up the field, but you cannot save Ezekiel Elliott thinking he gonna save you when he ain't showed you a sprint of nothing in the beginning.
Right now, the Dallas Cowboys is a team that needs to be dismantled and rebuilt from scratch because that project is
Definitely.
done and over with.
Yep. By a show of hands, everybody. If you in here, I want to know if you hate the Dallas Cowboys. That is an overrated team. Dallas Cowboys has been overrated for so long. They are very disappointing.
28 years.
Very, very yes, very disappointing. I don't even know. It's like I said, it's Jerry Jones. How you doing, Sandy? Jerry Jones is a big disappointment as a owner right now, and I'm not gonna say like a total discredit of him being an owner because at least the guys get paid. But the thing is, he makes the guys that are good wait for so long to get paid versus the guys that are not so good and that he want to prove a point with. If he want to prove a point, he signs them. See, I told y'all, and they suck.
Yeah, but getting paid and not showing
Hello,
results,
Anna.
getting paid and only making it to the wild card doesn't do anything for you. You're just putting money in your pocket.
That's it. Nadir said they was the best of the 90s. 90s been a long time ago. I tell you what happened to him. I tell you, everything caught up with Dallas. See, Dallas had all the money back then. All these teams are getting these crazy TV deals. Everybody got money now. Even the small market teams are getting money. So now you can't no longer do what you did. Like Dallas was the powerhouse, didn't care about the salary cap and all this crap. Now they gotta touch a certain amount on the salary cap. You can't go over. So basically, all the teams are on equal playing fields now. So Dallas don't look like they was. They're not that powerhouse anymore.
Nope, they're a sub 500 team.
Yep. But I'm telling you, one man could have changed Dallas' whole fate. Not defensively, but it could have helped save them defensively because they turned the ball over so much. Offensive defense don't even have a chance. And one man could have saved them, and that was Derrick Henry. Look
Hmm.
at what happened to Baltimore.
Yup, yup.
Baltimore looks like they possibly could win a Super Bowl as long as they stay intact and keep if their defense tightens up a little bit more like they did yesterday.
Hmm.
Baltimore is going to be hard to beat.
Yup. Just as long as they don't see Kansas City or beat Kansas City.
I think they're gonna beat Kansas City because you're going for. But well, the point is they could have beat Kansas City each year, but they stopped running.
Yeah,
Harbaugh starts running every time he hits the playoffs. Every time.
everything is through the air.
Yep. I don't know why because you didn't have receivers for the last past 3 years. You didn't have developed receivers. Zay Flowers finally coming into his own, and you know what I'm saying, and that's for the development of Lamar Jackson. That
Hmm.
confidence. You know what I'm saying? Now it's open field. Now you can really play. Bateman is a big body. He reminds me of Calvin Johnson. I mean not Calvin Johnson, but Kevin Benjamin. He's not great route running. His route running is slow, but he's big. He can go over the top. But he just reminds me of Kevin Benjamin. More effort, but just him. You know what I'm saying? I just think. Can you hear me still?
Volume went out.
I can hear you though. Hold on, let me try something. Now try this. Can you hear me now?
Sorry for technical difficulties,
Can you
but
hear me now?
be right back.
Hey, yeah, log out. So look, y'all. So while my partner is getting his situation situated, if y'all can still hear me, hopefully you can. Listen, Cowboys. That team has to be dismantled. They are not good. Anybody that's a Cowboy fan, y'all suck too because you're holding on to this. You're holding on to your last little piece of hope for the Dallas Cowboys, and they freaking. So, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Sorry for the
Yeah.
technical difficulty, folks.
Yeah. Dallas Cowboy fans, all y'all suck. Y'all holding on to the last piece of hope for the Dallas Cowboys to be America's team, and you've been America's dumpsters juice for the last 30 years. And nobody believes in Dallas anymore. Dak Prescott need to go back to college. He tripping. I don't know what them yo play. Once he started getting on the yo play commercials, he don't went crazy. Ezekiel Elliott, 200 pounds overweight. CD Lamb, he ain't but 2 or 3 more outbursts from being TO. You know what I'm saying? What's the Lawrence dude name?
I, you gave him too much
DeMarcus.
airtime.
I don't know, do he? I don't even know if he's still playing anymore.
I
The
haven't
dude
seen
they
him
get
play in
all that
2 weeks.
money to. And I swear, man, they Viking beards stink. They Viking beards stink.
You gave him too much airtime, bro. For real.
Yeah, listen, Dallas Cowboy fans,
Boom.
Y'all suck.
Y'all
All
suck.
y'all eat regurgitated dumpster juice.
That's it. You guys are hot garbage.
What's up, Katina? I hope you ain't no Dallas Cowboy fan because y'all suck.
Welcome to the
All right.
podcast.
Yeah. Welcome. We keep it uncut now. We tell it, we keep it real over here to Sports Circuit
100%
now.
uncut.
So all right, so we're gonna go on and we're gonna go to our next subject. We're gonna go to Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens, and Lamar Jackson on his MVP race. Also, Derrick Henry is also on the MVP race as well.
Mm.
What do you think about the Ravens? What are you seeing about the Ravens? Do you think their offense is clicking? Is their defense clicking, or is there any concerns? What do you think?
I see I see no concerns right now. They're gelling at the right time. Derrick Henry feels like he's been playing with the Ravens for like 4 seasons. And you gotta put that crown right on top of Lamar Jackson because he's proving a lot of people wrong that he
Yep.
deserves MVP back to back to back.
Yeah, I agree with that. If you don't just soulfully give it to Lamar, you got a co MVP with
And
him and
Mahomes.
Derrick Henry.
Oh,
No, there's
Mahomes.
him and Derrick Henry. Like they both of them outplaying Mahomes right now. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah,
Mahomes just has had the team that was most filled with the most experience, and they all been gelled together long. But this Raven team, it looks different. It looks like they're concentrate like they're gonna be stuck on what got them there. You know what I'm saying? The actual play, what they should have been stuck on in the playoffs. Lamar Jackson looks electric. He
hmm
hasn't missed a step. His arm looks very accurate. He looks real good throwing the ball. He's comfortable. Like I said, he's throwing the receivers open because if you put these receivers on another team, you probably don't know who they are. Um, listen, they learn each learn from each other because I do think now that Zay Flowers got his confidence, his route running, his feet is great, his speed is great. I think that you put him on another team now, he still excels because he's
yeah,
at that level.
yeah,
Um, it's just my thing with me is I don't see how people always knock Lamar Jackson. He has never had what the other top quarterbacks had. Josh
yeah,
Allen. Think about Josh Allen. I don't know why they keep Josh Allen in the top. He just throws a lot of yards, but he does absolutely nothing different. Um, but even if you want to put him in the top, he always had a big name receiver, one or two. You know
hmm
what I'm saying? Great defense. Like he always had it, coach and all that. Uh Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, need we say more? We already knew he had Tyreek and all them, Travis Kelsey, all that.
yeah,
Um, Joe Burrow, he had three receivers. He had Higgins, Chase, and Boyd. You know what I'm saying? With a decent defense at first, the defense ain't that great now, but his offensively, he was great. And I don't see why they keep pushing Joe Burrow like that. Joe Burrow has not been good in a couple seasons.
yeah. Ever since he made the Super Bowl, that's it.
Yeah, Joe Burrow has not been great, but that's the thing. And I'm gonna keep it real. That's the poison of being a black quarterback. It don't matter how good you are. You all Lamar got two back-to-back MVPs, and they still talk about him like he a scrub.
Yeah, because he doesn't fit the prototypical
Yep.
quarterback that the NFL is trying to portray.
Yep. And the point is, there is no prototypical quarterback anymore. They gone to the wayside. Look how much Aaron Rodgers is struggling.
Yeah,
And that's the type of quarterback they want to push. But he can't. There's nothing you can do. Everybody's faster. You can't move out the pocket. You stiff. It's just he's not good. Your arm can't throw you out of everything now because
yep.
everybody has speed.
Look, right now, Derrick Henry has made the Baltimore Ravens a threat and more dangerous than what they were last year.
Oh yeah. If they would have had this team with the defense of last year, oh my
Mm.
God. Oh my God. If they'd have jumped on Derrick Henry 2 years earlier,
Yeah,
I think they would have two Super Bowls.
yeah. I think they would have had two Super Bowls.
At least one, for sure.
One for sure. Not even at least one. One for sure, but two,
Yeah.
I think they would have.
Yeah. It's the fact that I think Derrick Henry might be the most durable running back we ever seen in NFL history. He is
After
the
that,
LeBron James of the NFL.
even after that injury he had, right?
Yep. Yep. He had a foot injury, and that man acts like it never happened. Like his training, his regimen, his dieting. He is the LeBron James of the NFL. Like every
Facts.
running back wants to do what Derrick Henry does, but they bodied up. Look at Christian McCaffrey. They always wanted to put him over Derrick Henry, And I always used to argue with people say he would never be that durable.
Nope.
No matter how and he's a great running back. Top 1 or 2 whenever he active, but he can't keep it up. He can't sustain it.
Yeah.
Said the same thing with Tony Pollard. When he was running behind Zeke, Tony Pollard looked like he was the most explosive. He was fat. I said, wait till Zeke go and Tony Pollard got to be the every down back. I said, then you're going to see what he really made of, and you see what happened. He ain't even in Dallas no more. He in Tennessee, and we don't even run him like that. So it's a different ball game. Like what that man Derrick Henry is a real life juggernaut. What he brings to the Ravens and just Lamar every year his passing develops more and more and more. Like
Yeah.
he out there looking like Joe Montana. Like seriously,
I'm watching him the other day, and the position he had from now to what he had 2 years ago it's like a totally different mechanic.
it is. Show is.
Mechanic is so different. There's no hip to it. It's just straight gun and fire.
Yep. Show is. It looked pretty too. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
front. That
Yeah.
man has Lamar Jackson has the like one of the prettiest ball throws, and it's like you said, it's quick. It's very quick.
Yep.
It's a zip, man. I hope that he wins the Super Bowl simply because we want to open it up to those type of quarterbacks. We want the people to finally say, you ain't got to accept us. We're going to kick the door down. We ain't looking for acceptance no more. We look for acceptance 20, 30 years ago in the NFL. Now, we don't look for acceptance. We're looking for y'all to get out of the way.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and Baltimore ain't even my team, but Derrick Henry comes from my team. He's my player. We drafted him in Tennessee. We love him to death, and I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for Lamar Jackson because I know they don't want that dark of a quarterback winning shit.
That's the truth. Preach.
But it's inevitable. It's going to happen. It's inevitable.
Got to put the crown on him.
Yeah, definitely. I just, it's a beautiful thing. The football is beautiful right now. Like I said, Joe Burrow is not even in the top 5. I'm so sick of them mentioning Joe Burrow. He can't stay healthy. He's here and there. He's not consistent. Josh Allen, I don't want to hear that shit either.
Nope.
If you want to put him in the top 5, you got to put him under Lamar. This stuff, when you put both of those quarterbacks over Lamar, he beat both of them.
Yeah.
And he does it quite often.
Yep.
You can't do that no more. The only one you can put over him is Mahomes, and that's till he beat Mahomes. And you know what I'm saying? If you want to put Mahomes number 1 QB in the league, cool. You have to put Lamar Jackson number 2. But right now, he playing like a number 1 QB. I don't care. Mahomes does not have to carry as much as a burden as Lamar Jackson. He never has.
Yep. Lamar is 1. Mahomes is 1A.
Yep.
That's what I see right now.
Yep. Because I try to break it down like this. Those past Raven teams, if you trade Lamar Jackson and put him on a team with Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce and all them, with Andy Reid, that coach, and he gets those Super Bowls.
1, 2, 3, 4,
yes,
5.
he gets those Super Bowls. But does Patrick Mahomes make it to the playoffs in Baltimore?
He does, but he won't be a Super Bowl.
Think about it, though. Think about it. With those same receivers that he had back then, that Lamar had, that he had to stay running from that with that horrible offensive line at first. Does Patrick with the run game? Because the only thing you guys do run game, you gotta run. Does Patrick Mahomes make it to the playoffs? Like it's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough, but I think he will. He has some quarterback skills. It's not.
No. Quarterback skills is elite. Yeah. But I'm just saying, does he have the complete intangibles? Far as like because Lamar needed to be the athlete that he was in order to survive the first 3 years in Baltimore for sure until they built that team up properly.
Yeah, I think Mahomes makes it with the Ravens team.
Okay, does he win those Super Bowls though?
No,
exactly.
No,
that's where I'm getting at. He does not. He don't win those Super Bowls, but Lamar Jackson would definitely win those Super Bowls.
Heck yeah.
It would be a totally different ball game, like a totally different discussion. Patrick Mahomes right now will beat Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers had all the two. I still don't. He's so overrated. He only won 1 Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I think he might have only sniffed 1 Super Bowl. Yeah, like have he even made out the first round of playoffs since?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how is he so highly ranked and he has underperformed very badly?
You know what it is? It just goes back to numbers. Everybody wants to be called a great quarterback when you're putting numbers up every season. They look at
Yep.
his numbers. He has 10,000 throws or 10,000 completions, 50,000 yards, whatever may have you. That people don't see that numbers are not what factors in into becoming a GOAT.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So
Yep.
when you see Aaron Rodgers' numbers, you're like, damn, he's a top 10 quarterback.
Yep.
But he really isn't.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because what's needed to be a top quarterback now, he doesn't like you don't see the rush yards there. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting nobody open. He's not scrambling. He's not keeping the play going. And his number one asset of a great quarterback. A lot of people want to overplay it, but it is leadership, and he lacks it, and he always has lacked it.
Yup. This is
I
Green
have
Bay.
never ever heard Aaron Rodgers say it's my fault ever.
Nope.
I ain't never heard it. That's why Baltimore rally around Lamar like that, and that's why Kansas City rallied around Mahomes like that. Because both of them young quarterbacks has all since they entered the league said it's my fault. I don't give a damn. It's blatantly the. I remember Lamar had a receiver drop like 6 balls, and he was like, "Man, I should have threw it better." He was literally hitting them dead in the center.
Yeah.
I
Then the
mean,
check
they
popping right out.
replayed it. Yeah, they replayed it. He was like, "Nah, I threw it too hard. I should have thrown it like he wouldn't let him. He wouldn't let." And I think it was Zay Flowers, if I'm mistaken. You
Mm.
know, when Zay first his rookie year,
Yeah.
he wouldn't let them bash him for nothing. Dog. That go a long way. Them people fight for you after that. You made me look good. So I think Lamar Jackson is definitely on the MVP race. I'm
Of
trying to
course.
figure who else could be in the MVP race besides Mahomes. You got Derrick Henry. He's gonna be up there.
But
If
that
he has
kid,
another 2,000 run season, uh,
I would consider him a the number one MVP.
unless Lamar Jackson has 3,000 yard season, 3,000 pass, 1,000
And
yard.
about 30 something touchdowns.
Yeah. But Derrick Henry has scored a touchdown in each game this year. He's on pace for another 2,000
Just
yard
about, yeah.
year. I think he would be the only running back in NFL history to do that. It's this man. They better be lucky Derrick Henry started slow in his career.
Hmm.
And if he'd had the confidence he had now and knew he's automatic Hall of Famer for
Of
sure.
course. Of course.
Uh, I think Derrick Henry has about 3 more good years in him.
Yeah.
You know, I
On average, running backs only last what, 9 to 12 years?
no 4 to 5 years. He's already surpassed that.
Oh,
Let me look.
true.
It's like 4 to 5 years at their peak. Let me see. Let me see what let me see. Just to make
Yeah.
sure.
Well, he's on what year is he on? Like his sixth, seventh?
No, I think 8.
Okay. So he surpassed the average. Mm.
Yep. See if I'm making it right. That's even crazier. The average NFL running back career lasts really only 2.5 years,
Mm.
which is the shortest of any position in the league.
Mm. That's tough.
They said running backs production usually decline after the age of 28.
Hmm.
Derrick Henry is about 28 years old, and his workload has increased again.
Wow.
That's the freaking. That's why I said that. How you doing, Merlin? That's why I said, man, he's the LeBron James of the NFL. He keeps his body up, like he trains for this. I think Derrick Henry could give you 3 more good running back years, and even if he starts to decline after another year or two, I still think he can give you a 1,500 yard season.
That boy's a beast, man.
Yeah. Or if you want to get to the point, he can get to the Derrick Henry can play on until he's the point to where he don't have to give you 15 to 2,000 yard season. He can just give you red zone touchdowns. That's it. Battering ram. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, so he could go. Is that why Barry Sanders left early? That's definitely why Barry Sanders left early. Barry Sanders' body, it finally took a toll on him. You know what I'm saying? Once Barry Sanders, once he lost that elusiveness and that power, you know what I'm saying? Like those licks started taking effect.
Well,
Derrick,
I think Barry Sanders' career would have extended if they'd allowed him to get traded to the Giants.
oh yeah. It was in Detroit, but which was like Derrick Henry in Tennessee. I don't think there's no running back that ever touched the ball as much as Derrick Henry did in Tennessee. 35, 40 touches a game is absurd.
That
That's
man,
crazy.
that man has maintained his body for so long, especially the amount of touches of running back averages, and he's giving you more. That's nuts.
I don't think I ever seen Derrick Henry have a concussion,
No,
and I think it's because his running style, because he runs up. So
hmm
you really ain't never. Now people would say if you ask them who you would choose, Derrick Henry, or Adrian Peterson, you would say Adrian Peterson. Just because of how more explosive he looked, but I would say Derrick Henry because Adrian Peterson had a problem with fumbling. Derrick
hmm
Henry does not.
hmm
Adrian Peterson had a problem with injury, even though he healed like Wolverine. Uh, I still think his knee. He needs to be checked for some kind of mutant gene because
has
two
to be
knee injuries. This man that should have been out a year. He
a
healed in
broken
like
a
three
broken
months.
foot.
Yeah, this it's ridiculous.
That boy's a problem, man. Well, he's up there. I think those are the only three that I see right now in the NFL is going for the MVP. I don't see anybody else.
No, I don't either. But that boy Jaden Daniels is special. He gonna be special.
Yeah, but you know what frustrates me about that? He's a rookie, right?
Yeah.
Rookies rarely get a position where they can win an MVP.
Oh yeah. He's not gonna win the MVP. But you absolutely right. I mean, it's because if you're a rookie quarterback, they're more than likely, and you starting more than likely use a lottery pick or whatever for
hmm
within the first 5 picks. So that means the team sucked anyway. It's the reason why you got that pick. So
Well,
you're going into a losing franchise anyway.
that's true, but still, the MVP, like I told you the last podcast, MVP has been tainted because it's now who has the sexier name attached to it. It's not the same anymore. Where, for example, here's a perfect example of the LeBron and Carmelo situation.
Melo was robbed.
Melo was robbed,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Rookie of the Year went to LeBron. Why? I don't know. Maybe
I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Because
he,
Melo reminded them of Allen Iverson,
yeah.
the
And
cornrows, street dude,
on top of that, Carmelo took his team against Kobe Bryant to Game 7 in the Western Conference Finals.
and they better be lucky Melo didn't have nobody because he would have won a championship. He
Exactly.
probably would have won a championship.
So
And not the only he come in from Syracuse with a championship in Syracuse.
yeah, he was the best offensive player that year.
Yep.
And that's the thing about MVP for NFL. I think they should open that gate where you could consider a rookie who's putting up numbers, having his team win, consider him in the MVP talk. You know what I'm
Basically,
saying?
but think about do they do that at the Heisman? Because even if they team losing, college, if your team they don't even consider you in the Heisman. I don't think anymore.
Yeah, but the Heisman Trophy, I get it. It's most likely going to go towards the best offensive dynamic player.
I get
And
what you're saying though,
yeah,
but uh, it's a tricky situation because if no matter how good you playing, if you playing so great,
hmm
you wouldn't. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. For instance, if the team was 4-14,
hmm
should you really be considered for an MVP?
no,
You know
no.
what I'm saying?
But Jaden Daniels has his team number 1 in the division.
It's true.
He's putting up numbers that go to a 4-year quarterback.
He should be in the MVP talks right now. Like he should be
Exactly.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
without a doubt.
it won't go to him because he's only played 5 games.
And they did, yeah, which is respect because they don't have a longer. I say if you're gonna do it by season.
hmm
Don't do it by name, like you said. If he's there, and he played a solid season. And if he has the right to win it, then I'll go ahead, give it to him.
What
Um,
what
is
if
he out?
I'm sorry, go ahead, my bad.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
In your opinion, let's just say this is not gonna happen. He takes the Washington Commanders all the way to a conference final. Then what? Jaden Daniels.
All right. My rebuttal to that is, where is Lamar Jackson and Mahomes still in this situation though?
That's the issue. But what I'm just trying to say is like you got to consider opening that floodgate
Oh yeah,
because
yeah,
there's a
yeah.
lot of players that are
Yeah.
really good that could be considered MVP and only played 1 year.
If we voting for MVP right now, he's in the top five.
Exactly.
He's in the top three, honestly.
Yeah.
It's him, Mahomes, Lamar. Well, top four: Mahomes, Lamar, Derrick
Henry
Henry, and
and
Jaden
Dan.
Daniels.
Yes.
Without a doubt, without a doubt. And I say this: the reason why right now I give the nod to Lamar is because he beat Jaden Daniels. He just beat Joe Burrow.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then when him and Mahomes plays, if Mahomes beat him, then I give a nod to Mahomes. But
Mm-hmm.
if what Derrick Henry keeps up at the age of 28, 29, I'm gonna give it to Derrick Henry. I'm telling you, because that's something that ain't been seen before.
No, that's monstrous what he's doing right now.
It is. Let's see. See how old he is.
He should be 29.
Derrick Henry is 30 years old, bro.
Nah, chill.
30 years old. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, right now, I'm just letting you know right now, Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes are your top three MVPs right now.
It is. It is.
That's it.
It
Everybody
is.
else, out the door.
Facts. Now, for our third topic, let's go to the losing, the stinking ass Jets
Bum ass Jets.
and Aaron bum ass Rodgers. We touched on Aaron Rodgers a little bit. The worst quarterback that was ever created by God Himself.
Yep.
Um, I just don't like Aaron. I don't like his attitude. I don't like nothing about Aaron Rodgers. He destroying teams. You got, like I said, you got a coach fired on your watch. You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be labeled where you are. Uh, no, it's a no for me. Aaron Rodgers. I say this: if the Jets lose 2 games in a row, 2 more games in a row, cut your losses with Aaron Rodgers.
It's not gonna happen.
I
They
know.
because remember he tore his Achilles last year, right?
Yep.
So they're gonna let him ride out this whole season. He's gonna hold that team hostage until he's ready to hang up his cleats.
Yep. That's exactly what we're going. They're losing 7-3 now. That's all he's good for now is field goals. He
Mm-hmm.
can't score. He can't score your touchdown to save his soul.
He hasn't scored a throwing touchdown since week 3.
They need to. I hope he go on here, get blowed up, get injured, get on out the game, so the Jets can go on by their future, man.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Sam Darnold looking good. We forgot about old Sam Darnold in the
former
MVP race.
former Jet.
Yeah, old Sam Darnold
Yup.
looking
He
good.
it's gonna be hard for him to get an MVP, especially with the names that we mentioned earlier.
Shorty, ice me up, drink. Yeah, that's true for real. Seriously, that is true.
Yeah, it's gonna be very unless he what are they still 4-0, right?
Uh,
Yeah, they
yep,
still 4-0,
yep.
right?
It's just the fact of him being mentioned in it is a honor amongst itself. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
happy. I'm happy.
Yes, me too. I like Sam Darnold. I like his competitiveness. I like the way the way he competes, his poise. Uh, did he look trash at times? Absolutely, look like he should have been swept up with one of them cheap ass brooms. But I think they never gave him confidence. Was it Carolina?
Mm,
Everybody that goes to Carolina gets destroyed.
yep.
Nobody has ever looked like it. That just we should give more of appreciation for Cam Newton
Mm-hmm.
because he just showed how great he was. Because there is no other quarterback that's touched the Carolina Panthers that's been able to even get a blimp of success that he
Well,
done.
first of all, they have Bryce. They have Bryce Young, and they're not using him correctly anyway.
No. They should be using Bryce like they did Cam Newton.
Exactly.
Without the what's up, Flea? What's these opinions you got, Flea?
He probably
What
talking about
you
the Cowboys.
now? She Felicia. She probably talking about them cowgirls, them trash can dumpster juice
Oh,
Cowboys. Keep shooting themselves in the feet. Yeehaw, tripping over their hands and shit. I don't want to hear nothing about them Cowboys. They just lost by infinity.
they almost lost by 40.
Yeah, they ain't had a hit since the Beatles. We don't want to hear nothing about the Cowboys.
Man,
Aaron Rodgers and Dak
I
Prescott.
knew it. Look, I knew it. I knew it. She said Cowboys.
Yeah, the Cowboys. Aaron, listen, Flea, cuz that's your team. Disown them right now.
Yeah, you have an opportunity to just jump ship.
I wouldn't even told nobody that the Dallas Cowboys was my team. As bad as they've been playing blindfold. They said they got a 52-man roster of Stevie Wonders.
Yep. And Stevie
You
Wonder
got
to
to.
see.
You out there, they out there. Which way did he go? Which way did he go? They like, bro, you can't be that team and get that many points hung on you, man. They dangling balls in them people faces, man. Them people can't do nothing.
Ray Charles is their play caller.
Gotta be. He probably better. Shit. Yeah.
Oh man. So
Flea,
sorry about the Cowboys.
don't you claim the Dallas Cowboys no more, Flea. That's y'all awful. Y'all awful. You God wrenching awful.
She had 6 days to change the team. 6 days.
Yeah. Your team, that team got too much money to be that awful. Jerry Jones, little troll looking half-ass, dead looking ass. He the one messing the team up. He 3,000 years old, still trying to make 20-year-old decisions, and he done went crazy. Eric Henderson, I'm about done with him.
There you
But
go.
you don't need to be about done with him. Be done with him now. Throw the towel in right now. Retreat. Listen, us as the mixed race delegation or whatever the hell we are, the all around delegation, Eric will allow you to denounce your team and go get you another team right now.
You got one pass and use it wisely.
Yeah, we ain't gonna hold it against you. We ain't gonna hold it. You got the right to do that. The Cowboys are so disappointing. I watched the game, y'all. Listen, I watched the game, and I'm like, okay, let's see what they're gonna do. They do. Tanisha, they suck. They suck. They ain't see Tanisha Cowboys ain't got the refs on in their corner like Kansas City do. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't got the refs in their pocket. I think the referees turning to Ray Charles when anytime Kansas City play anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, you come on here talking about the Cowboys and your team, they just as worse as Tom Brady with Spygate. I know, but my first cuz left them and went play for the Texans, and now he plays for the 49ers. Well, that's where you need to go, Flea. You need to go over there to the 49ers.
Yeah.
Because the Cowboys don't hold you no justice. What's the name of the stadium the Cowboys play at?
Allegiance?
Go to
No. That's Houston. That's Houston.
Jerry World is all I know they call it.
Whatever it is, it just sucks.
Go to Jerry World and start a fight because they need to shut it down. They don't need no more promotion. Everybody need to go to jail for assault.
Yeah.
You a diehard Cowboys fan? It's gonna be a miserable death. That's all I got to tell you. It's gonna be a miserable death.
Let me tell you something. For 28 years, I've watched them play. I mean, I've watched them play for a long time. All right. And yesterday was the first day I heard them get booed.
Hey, for real, listen. The Dallas Cowboys so bad. I threw up. I threw up watching them. I threw up. I ain't never threw up watching the NFL team. Not even my team. When my team is that they down, they dirt. Listen, at least my team competitive.
Yeah.
My team still in the game. We suck bad in a rebuild, and we still don't get blowed out by 10,000.
Hey, I'm a Giants fan, and we did well against the Bengals yesterday.
Know what I'm saying? The Giants look better. I think the Giants beat the Cowboys right now. Look, she said the Cowboys going to make history.
Yeah.
So is for giving up the most points in a single season, 10,000. They give away 100 points a game.
They've kicked 7 straight field goals, bro.
No, Cowboys don't get booed all the time. Tanisha, this is probably the first time at home. This is probably the first time you ever heard the Cowboys get
Yeah,
booed for real.
in
Real
28
talk.
years, I've
Real
seen him
talk.
play. First time they got booed at home.
No, yeah, for real. He for real on that. Cowboys could do no wrong in America eyes. You know, everybody and I was one of those people. Cowboys ain't never been my team, but you know, they was America's team, so I always used to root for Dallas Cowboys. You know, it was just because you thought that what was right, even though I was rooting for Tennessee or in that case the Houston Oilers back then.
Oh
But
yeah,
Dallas Cowboys have been atrociously bad. Um, they on fire right now. They need to burn the whole bit. They need to fire the coaching staff, the medic center, uh, they need to fire the quarterback.
the concession stands,
Yeah, the people that selling them bored ass hot dogs.
them
Cause
$18 hot dogs.
something got to be in them hot dogs. Why them people ain't no longer achieved any kind of greatness since they started serving them bored ass red hot dogs. Is yeah, only thing coming flee from the Dallas Cowboys is departure of the team.
Yeah,
Said Cowboys already broke a record for giving the most money to the undeserving player. Hell no, you no, they didn't. You must ain't watch the Cleveland Browns, huh? You must ain't watch that 230 million guaranteed 150 yards catastrophe. You ain't
yeah,
seen that one? You ain't seen Deshaun touch me while I'm laying down massage? Watson?
yeah. The
He left
worst
his
contract in NFL history.
man, that boy got butt naked on the massage table and left his career up. When he got up, he left his career up. Only thing he got over with his ass and appetite. He left his career at the massage table.
It's over for Deshaun. It's over for the Cowboys.
If the
Man,
American team send me to Ukraine, well, I tell you what, Tanisha, let Dallas Cowboys win 4 games in a row. You might well pack your shit and go back to Ukraine because America jump ship quickly. They'll be
yep,
right back on them very quickly. I
that's
tell you
it.
one team you ain't never got to worry about them calling America's team. I don't care if they win 10 Super Bowls, and that would be the Kansas City cheating stripes. It'll be okay once the swelling goes down. Man, you hear me? You hear me, Tony? You hear me? Them boys looking like Martin Lawrence right now with Tommy
Hey,
Ernst two hands on it.
who they face next week?
Death, the Grand Reaper, eviction. They face a penalty. They face underdeserved. They underachievement. They face life. They
they're,
face realization.
they're facing Hades next week, bro.
Yeah, it gotta be. Go that low. Let me see who they facing. Let me check the Jet score. They probably lose by 10,000 too.
It's
Aaron
like
Rodgers probably threw a kidney.
it's like 56-3 right now, bro.
Oh shit, they winning. 7-10.
They're about to lose that
Let
score.
Josh Allen lose to Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. Uh, they need to run him out the league too.
Then they drop him down to top 25.
Josh Allen got 14 yards, 1 for 1. It's almost the end of the first quarter. I mean, you got 7 points off of oh, he ran it in for 1 yard. Somebody fumbled somewhere. He done ran it in. He ain't done nothing since. Goof ass.
Yep.
Aaron
Slow
Rodgers
down.
6 for 9, 72 yards, touchdown.
Mm.
Run, Brees Hall. I got him on my fantasy. Run, Brees. Run and catch, Brees.
Oh man.
Oh, Brees almost got me there. I didn't have 70 something. Brees already got like 67 combined. Run, catch, Brees.
Oh man, you're gonna have that by the end of the second quarter.
I need it in my like. Yeah. Hey, listen, y'all. This is I want to bow y'all heads. I want to pray for Dallas. Dear Lord, make them a bird so they can fly far, far, far away. And what you know is amen.
Amen.
And you know what's crazy about Dallas? Hey, she said Aaron Rodgers 237 years old. That's a fact. That's a fact. The thing about Dallas is they only gonna get worse.
Yeah. It's a wrap for them. They're not gonna listen, they're not gonna make it past the wild card for the next 17,000 years.
Yeah, for real. Like, damn, how they even made it past the wild card anyway?
No. No.
I didn't think so.
No, I don't think so either. Who they play next week? Did you look that up?
Oh, let me see. Let me plug
Besides
my
them
device
facing-
in before it go dead. My device trying to go dead. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Be right back.
Cowboys,
Okay.
Cowboys is booty juice. Everybody.
Chat. I'm back. Hold on. Can y'all, yeah, I'm back, chat. Listen. Hey, Tanish. You ain't got to worry. I tell you what, you ain't got to worry about Kansas City either. Because by the time the Cowboys, Kansas City win another Super Bowl, you gonna need to put a wig on your head because you don't have no hair on your head. You're gonna be bald headed.
You're gonna have the Cowboys pulling out all your natural hair.
Yeah. She a Kansas City fan. She a Kansas City fan.
Oh, okay, never mind. You good then. You're good money.
No, she ain't. She ain't good. They be expired in a month too. They on they decline. Worst facts. Jerry Jones trying to make decisions and need to sit his ancient ass down. That's a fact. He's the equivalent of a Mayan trying to run an organization. Okay, God darn it, come on.
Get this man a drink.
Yeah, come on, baby, please. Oh, you doing kind of stuff? I'm sorry. Well, I'm on live, baby. Don't you get a live and pity showing?
You better hit that mute button, bro.
Yeah, listen. She what? Girl, go if I kick you down the steps. Casey, hey, so Tanisha, I tell you, listen, chat. I need to know y'all teams right now. Tag y'all teams right now. If y'all real and y'all ain't scared, tag y'all team. Cause I know some people in here. Their team is the Dallas Cowboys. So some of y'all in here,
When you change their name, you're absolutely right. It's the Cow Wieners.
they're the Cowwinners. Uh, put y'all teams up. Tag your teams right now. Show some support for your team. You sorry mother. Show it. Show it, Dallas Cowboy fans. Come up out of here. I hope Wing King come on here so I can tell him about his team.
He ain't showing up today's podcast, bro.
Hell no.
That stomping they got yesterday ain't nah.
All right, Tanisha done tagged that team, Kansas City. Oh man, I seen some people running out of check. They run out here. Look at Fleet being this. Fleet, tag your team then. Tag your team then, Fleet. Okay. Now they said 49ers in charge. You need to make your damn mind up. You
You
don't
got
care.
one
Long
chance,
as,
one team,
long as his team from LA, he don't care.
one team.
LA got 17 football teams. They still can't win a Super Bowl.
Yep.
You got the LA Raiders, the LA Chargers, the LA 49ers. Who else they got? The LA Sports.
Yep. You got the Clippers. You got
Yeah,
the
you got
Kings, the Warriors.
y'all got 44 teams in LA and can't win nothing. I know it used to be San Diego. That's LA. That's why you claim them.
Yep.
Okay, we see some Dallas Cowgirls going up. Get the D. You ain't never about to talk about the Cowgirls and try to talk about the Kansas City. Man, fuck Kansas City, man.
Kansas City.
Don't nobody care about that.
F Kansas City.
Half my family from Kansas City. And guess what? When they get to brag about, I say, fuck them too.
That's
Just
it.
like that. Just like that. And then I love them when the game over.
That's it. It's all blood in between the box.
Yeah. See, that's what I try to tell y'all, man. I gotta put my Carmex on. See, let me do my commercial. This commercial is brought to you by Carmex. Some of you need it, some of you don't use it, but you've been smoking crack. Go ahead and get you some. It'll get you back.
That's it.
All these cowgirl fans, get the fuck out of here. What's your team, Jane? You don't worry about what my team is. This is my show. Don't ask me no questions.
Nah, we gotta let them know.
No, you don't ask me no
All right,
questions.
nah. Yeah, all right.
Wait a minute. Hold on, god darn
it. He ain't gonna tell you what his team is. For those who know him close, they're gonna know who his team is. In the chat, can you guess what James' team is? Oh, bro! I was telling the chat room to guess what your team is. You just gave it away.
Hey, listen. Make them say, oh, nah, 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 nah. That's why I hate on everybody else. That's why I hate on everybody else.
Yo,
And
chat
now
room,
my
can you
team make
guess
them
what?
feel.
Yo, chat room, can you guess what my team is?
Man,
I know James knows.
y'all guess what this team is.
What we got here? Tough.
Y'all see
Tough.
that check? Y'all see that sign thing down there? Can y'all see that signature? Wait for it. What is it? There it is. Can you see that? It's right. Oh, it's good. There it is.
Right
That's
there.
Derek Henry. God darn it. Yeah. I love you, Derek. Love you too, man. Oh, let me see my sit down pillow. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. See?
Ain't no one trying to guess what my team is. That's what's up.
Hey, I want somebody to guess. Guess what Raul team is. How you doing, Auntie?
Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to podcast.
She said you look like a Seahawks fan.
You
She
are.
close.
Yeah.
Nah, it ain't that damn close. Hell no.
You're about
Ain't that
4,000
damn
miles away.
Yeah. Titans can talk about a team, Eric. Because guess what? The Titans didn't pay the team $1 billion to be good.
And the Titans didn't lose by damn near 38 points.
You know what? We might have the same record as the Cowboys, but we ain't gave away 1,000 points in 3 games.
I said, give you a hint.
They ain't good either.
They ain't good
That's a
either.
hint. They
And
ain't good. But they
they
ain't Cowboy bad.
they ain't Cowboy. Well, they're above garbage. We're swimming in mud.
Tanisha, I hope you stump a toe trying to go to a Kansas City game. I hope you peel the motherfucking toenail off your foot. How about that? How about that? Since you're running them lips.
Nah, I'm not a
And
Miami
coughing
Dolphins
either.
fan. Nah.
Titans got beat by the QB they threw away. Cowboys got beat by Air.
First of
They
all,
just showed up and lost.
the Cowboys score a total of 9 points behind a man's leg. Not one touchdown in the end zone.
Not a one. Since you're coming for me.
No Raiders.
You feel me?
I
I
give you
really
a
think
hint. I give you a hint, chat room. We make the best bacon, egg, and cheese out here.
the best bacon, egg, and cheese. You feel me? I'm gonna give y'all a hint. Listen, B. I'm like, hey,
Let
I
them know.
call
Let
you
them know.
son because you sound like one. You feel me, B? Hey, check it, son. Hey, so listen, boy, who cut your mitt? Who cut your mitt, B?
Yo, Ock, let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Can I get a oh, the Aki way?
The Aki
The
way.
Aki way. You feel me?
Yeah.
Nah, ain't no god dang on Philly,
Nah, that's mad disrespectful.
man. The Aki way, man.
I gave y'all one more chance. One more minute. One more minute to guess.
Hey, check. Listen, B. I'm gonna tell you, son. Like, whoever cutting your mitt, son, got you looking like mad stupid,
He
like
said,
mad crazy.
"Who make the best bacon, egg, and cheese in football?"
It
Okay,
sure ain't the Kansas City Chiefs.
it ain't the Kansas City Chiefs, ain't the bum ass cowgirls.
Kansas City over there cooking bologna sandwiches. Y'all sell barbecue in Kansas
That
City. Y'all sell barbecue.
they cook spam and eggs.
Yeah, I eat it though. But
I give one more clue. One more clue. It's not the Jets. Put it that way.
somebody has to know. All right, listen. It's our teams. Almost everybody on here except Tanisha. Our teams are the lowest ranked of the barrel.
Yes,
That's another hint for his team.
that's
They're one
it.
of the lowest ranked of the barrel.
Mm-hmm. Of
You
course, I
can
eat a
tell
spam
that
and
the
egg sandwich
Cowboys are pretty special because everyone talks about that. You know why everybody talk about the Dallas Cowboys? It
because
ain't
they
because
garbage.
yeah, you know what, Fleet? I gotta admit to you, they are a special needs team. They are a special needs team. The Cowboys are special, especially overrated. Uh, they especially suck. Uh, they are uh let me see. What word am I looking for?
What's under scum of the earth?
Trash.
Trash.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna give y'all my team. My team is the New York Giants.
I told y'all it's a losing organization. I told y'all that main team is the New York Giants, bro. That ain't it. The Giants, y'all. Come on, chat. Tear his ass up, chat. Get on him, chat.
Trash.
Get on him,
My,
chat. Y'all.
hey, my Giants lost yesterday, but we didn't get blown up by 38.
No, they did. Listen, the reason why I got my hat on is because simply because of what the Titans been doing, how bad we've been losing. I done lost probably 3,000 strands of hair. And ain't no exaggeration.
Yup.
No exaggeration. If I take this hat off, y'all gonna laugh some serious. I ain't lying.
What? Okay,
So
so
I ain't,
what that got to do with bacon, egg, and cheese? Oh, here in New York, Tanisha, bacon, egg, and cheese is like the
bro.
staple of New York.
Bro, you can't tell her nothing. That's my cousin. She from Clinton. She was a small
Oh,
town with 200 people. She don't know nothing about that shit.
I
And
got to
she,
I got to mail you a bacon, egg, and cheese then.
yeah, she still eating big red hot dog. She said, "Nigga, you eat it." She told me I ain't even got no hair.
Well, let me tell you about my Giants real quick. Before the season started, I had braids.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. And Tanisha, I do. I got long hair. I used to.
Yeah.
Uh, you said long, good hair. Yeah. But listen, chat. So what y'all listen? Let me go into some. I want to throw this one out here. Have y'all been seeing Angel Reese lately?
Ooh, that's a touchy subject, bro.
Have y'all been seeing it lately? The way she been dressing and shit. What do y'all think about that?
What do you think
Yeah, we
about
got
that?
all got sorry teams. It's cool. We good with that though, Eric. We cool with that. Ain't nobody asked you to tell us what we deflecting. We know we openly deflecting it.
Hey, we are
We
so.
know.
I defend my Giants, but at the end of the day, my Giants will sit there. At least Daniel Jones threw a touchdown in the end zone.
Nadir said he'll Chargers fan. He know about losing her. Yeah, cause y'all, hey boy, hey, Justin Herbert been throwing in trash buckets for 10 years. Listen, what y'all think about? Do y'all think y'all? Hey, women, I got some women on here. What do y'all think about what Angel Reese is doing? Like, are y'all cool with the way she presenting herself right now? Is it cool with y'all, or do y'all think it look kind of trashy right now? Let your soul glow. All right, Tanisha, get your hand. Your daddy ain't had her since he was born. He came out of a bald head fetus. I'm like, oh gospel song. I just can't give it up now. I can't. And I know that's right. You hold on to them losers. I mean, hold on to your team, Flea. Don't you let go of your team. Hey, Tanish, uncle, your daddy, my uncle, ain't never had hair on his head. I ain't never seen a picture where Uncle Kelly had any kind of hair. Mike, don't you get on here talking about them regular ass birds either. Only reason why y'all looking decent is because they trying to make Caleb Williams look like somebody, but he narcissistic. He crazy. He'll be at the
Hmm.
massage parlor with Deshaun Watson here soon. He gonna leave his career on the line too.
My
Don't
man
worry
throwing
about it.
Caleb Williams throwing football at his own teammate's helmet.
You tell him get rid of that shag. He ain't from Houston. So don't you come on here. Mike said nothing about nobody. Cause Justin Fields look mighty darn good where he at. You shut your mouth, Mike. Then you just get through hiking. You been hiking in the woods with birds looking for birds because you're a bird fan. You don't know how to let it ease up off of it. Let it go. You ain't gotta be that serious.
Go Bears.
Throw these nuts. I'm not going to turn my back on them because they're down. You should turn your back on them. Sometimes it's okay to turn your back and walk away.
Yep.
That's how you live for another. You live to fight another day.
You live about another 15 years.
Yeah, Flea, you gonna fuck around and be your hairline gonna be like this. Keep on, and you a woman too, and you don't want it like this. You don't want it like this.
Nope. Ain't no one talking about the Angel Reese question you asked out there, bro.
That's all right, Tanisha. My daddy hair is gone, but your daddy ain't never had no hair. I told you he was born without her. He grew up without her, and guess what? He gonna pass without her. I I got to see a little bit. I got to lose a little bit until it's all gone. He ain't never got to see none of it.
I can at least I can grow my hair back.
Yeah, that's like hitting the lottery, and then you blowing the money. At least I got to spend it.
What do you think about
I
the
said,
Angel
don't
Reese
ever take that
situation,
hat
bro?
off again. I tell you what. I tell you what. Go in the kitchen and shake your head real hard and see if your wig come off. I bet you start running on you. You'll be looking just like me. Hey, he had her. Hey, Uncle Kelly ain't had no hair. That boy had. Grandmama them had to give him a Donald Trump.
He
That
said
boy,
Angel Reese is young. I feel like they put too much pressure on her. Nah, I don't
man, look
believe
here.
that.
I like from a standpoint. That's right, Auntie. Hey, listen. From a standpoint, I'm with Angel Reese as far as the business side and the
Yes,
race side,
yes,
but she out here on some slutty shit right now. I'll just be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like her presentation, because she got to look right now. She's trying to appeal to the younger kids. She's
yeah,
trying to be a bigger entity. Once she falls out of that realm of a kid's favorite, she's gonna plummet. You know what I'm saying? Because she's great offensively, but she's not great skillfully. She has social media. She's a great personality, but once you let your personality leak too far into that, especially
yep.
with all this Diddy stuff going on and all this crazy shit, once you get over sexualized, you fall out of the good grace of the WNBA. I don't think the way she's doing it is a good move because the WNBA is not gonna the kids are gonna be your big
You,
core, your
you,
soul core.
you know what I see? You know what I say about that too. The incident that she had in LSU, where she said that she's being over
Look, cuz
sexualized. You know, she's being over sexualized and being death threats and stuff like that. And yet you turn around and wear a onesie with your
a
crotch,
see-through.
a see-through, going on wilding out. You know what I'm saying? You're just saying, "Hey, I just made that story up for attention." And now you know these young kids, young girls look up to you, especially young black girls look up to you, and they think it's okay to walk around the way you're walking around. And the WNBA is not going to stand for that.
Exactly. That's a true thing. Like, hey, look, Chad, I know we get off sometimes, we clown, we want to have a little fun with y'all. At the same time, we're gonna speak on some real, and what he just spoke is some real. Like,
Yep,
it's she got her back against the wall from the very first time she came in here in the league in the
exactly.
WNBA. Why
Facts.
would you give them more fuel? Now that don't mean you can't be yourself. No, but be a presentation. Always present yourself as a rap. You know, she do need some good people around her. And the thing about it is, oh, okay. So we got a question from. Man, they got good questions. So Nadir says she needs good people around her. They will play with her young mind. She needs to focus on her skill. Nadir, I agree with you. I hope she don't get so caught up into social media, which it seems like where she seems to be going,
Yeah.
that she forgets who she is.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Mike Mitchell, he said, "Hey fellas, is this Ja Morant last chance in the league with his crazy self?" Basically, um, Mike, I wish you would come in on this conversation so we could actually have a good conversation. This Mike he's my cousin too, Raul.
Oh,
And when I tell you, he used to be ranked in Madden. I don't even know if he's still playing no more. Like when I tell you, he whoop your ass like real bad in Madden football. Good dude, shoe fanatic. He need to plug his shoe brand on. I mean his business on here. By the way, Mike, plug
yes,
your
sir.
business in, plug your hustle. Do I think for me? This is what pissed me off with the Josh situation.
Mm.
And I'm not gonna side with the masses of people saying he being young, because you are image. You are our image. You know, what the minorities are facing with you from the beginning. And then the fact that you got a chance of, why do you want to be a thug so bad? Y'all so brainwashed. I don't want to hear nothing about this. He's only 20 years old. I don't give a shit. I don't give. At what point do you realize that you a $200 million dude, and the person you looking up to should be looking up to you? If that's the way you look at it,
Mm-hmm.
you ain't even on that status, but you want to be a gangster. I never seen people get rich just to be gangsters.
You before we get to the injuries situation with that Morant, this isn't his last year in the league. Why?
No.
Because after LeBron leaves, they need another image.
Well, he said his last chance. Like if
Well,
he mess up again.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I think he's perfectly fine. But the problem is this, and you can see it on the court. You can see it outside of the court. John Morant was never raised a thug. He came from a
No,
private
no,
school. That's
no.
number one.
And he went to Murray State. That's like that's our hometown here.
Yeah.
Like that's Kentucky. Like we literally 30 minutes away type shit.
Number two, his father doesn't act like a father. His father acts like him as a
Like a
friend,
like a brother. Yep.
like a Brody. Like, yo, that's my bro. Not
Yep.
my son. That's my bro. Number three, the people you surround yourself with are the reason why your downfall is happening at this moment.
Yep.
NBA teaches you in a class how to handle your image online, offline, off the court, on the court. It happens in every drafting system, right? If you can't take that in, that's on you. You're the one messing up your career because your boy not making 200 million dollars. That's you making $220 million. Your
Yep.
boy flashing that gun and all that stuff in your car. He's the reason why you ain't gonna get paid another extension or another contract like that
But
ever again.
that's crazy though, because I think they scapegoat. I think they scapegoated the friend,
Yeah,
because I think that's what they was doing anyway. It just so
yeah.
happened that it got put on live, but you still doing it anyway. Like you got that money. I don't give a damn who I am. Okay,
Hmm.
I got all kind of guns, and
Yeah.
I got over 30 something. I can protect myself very well, my family. But if I'm a $300 million person, I'm not even going. I don't even want to protect myself at that point. I want the security.
Yes.
I want somebody to protect me. I don't want to even put myself, because you can be the best protector of yourself and your family and still die.
Exactly. Exactly. I just hope that John Morant learned his lesson that the NBA ain't playing. You know what the number is of people that make the NBA? It's only
Hey, Mike.
500. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. My bad. My bad. My bad. Go ahead.
The number of people that make the NBA is about 545 people, maybe
Yep.
even less. So that means you have to be elite in order to get into the NBA. John Moran is a future talent. You can't make your decisions now for what he did and expect the NBA just to give you the keys to the league. Because
Yeah,
now
it's true.
you're looking like a hot mess. What happens if he starts gun toting again?
Yeah, it's gonna be a Gilbert Arenas situation. That was ugly.
Exactly.
Hey, Mike, listen. I just sent you a link to your inbox to your Facebook. Go join the link. Come on in and talk your shit real quick. I want to hear what you got to say. Now,
Yeah.
this says Shaq Mama was still whoop his ass. But that's what's missing though. It's a
Yep.
lot. I don't know. The new generation has gotten so young and
Yep.
so irresponsible that there's no. And what pissed me off was so many people advocating and supporting what John Morant doing. Like, yeah, well, he just 20 some years old. Everybody else do it. Everybody else ain't born into what we born into.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't walking the same shoes that we walk. Everybody ain't trying to be. Everybody ain't trying to get out of poverty. Everybody ain't got a silver spoon. Like it's a different situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when do we hold ourselves accountable? I had to get to a point like that in life to where I had to realize I'm a representation of my kids. I can't ask for them to be great or be responsible if I'm irresponsible as a parent. That shit is crazy. And that's exactly what John Morant daddy is, because he applauding the bullshit.
Yeah. And it's upsetting because He's a face in the league. These young kids look up to John Morant. You
Yep.
know, and you're letting the kids know on Instagram it's okay to be around thugs and flash your guns and stuff like that because that's the cool thing. And you know how bad it is where kids of minority and our race and color like to tote guns.
Yeah, gun violence is big. That's one thing I wish they never took out of school was the Dare program. You remember the Dare program?
Yeah,
It was, you know what I'm saying? Those programs that tell you not to use drugs and all this and that. Like now everything is just use drug. I don't know. Maybe because I'm 40 now that
yeah.
I can't relate to it, but I don't even then in my younger, I did what I did for me when I wanted to do. I ain't care about the crowd type situation. Like
Bro,
me, I was me.
you're right. I'm 44. And I've never been that type of person to say, you know what, I need to stick with this crowd. I need to go with this crowd. I've never had alcohol in my life. I've never played with any form of violence. I was always strictly about sports, hanging out with the right crowd that made business business. You know what
Yep,
I'm saying?
yep.
And that's how you grow. But when you have the opportunity to make 300 million, 400 million, 500 million, you're shooting yourself in the foot because you have this image of I'm a thug and you're really not a thug.
Now for real though, I mean that's exactly how it is, bro. I don't want to get to a point. Everything that we doing, like what we doing now, we ain't doing it to get to a position where we thugs. We trying to get to a position where we can better ourselves and help people around us. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? That's the only way you can straighten out a certain type of situation. I
Yep.
think a lot of people squander the professionalism or the money that comes from professional sports. It's a lot of
Yep.
squandering that goes on heavenly,
Yep.
and it needs to stop.
Yep. Antoine Walker, Latrell Sprewell. These guys had money in their pocket and they blew
Adrian
it on
Peterson.
nonsense. Adrian Peterson blew it on nonsense because they wanted to lather their associates.
Yep, yep. Now I say one thing that Michael Vick said, and they was talking about Michael Vick, a lot of money spent, but Michael Vick did not go broke. You know, we know his situation. He ended up getting a new contract. He got all his shit taken care of. He's doing great. Sports analyst, all that. But he said, I didn't mind certain things, and I don't mind spending certain because I employed people. I helped. And you know, MC Hammer said the same thing. He said, I saved a lot of lives because if I didn't pay him, they was gonna go kill somebody for it. And
Hmm.
I understand that terminology. I understand it soulfully because even though MC Hammer technically went broke, but didn't technically go broke
Hmm.
because he's still a millionaire living well off. He gave up so much to help so many. But I think if he would have took the time to actually set up businesses and did it that type of way instead of because you hindered them in the same way. You sheltered them and you hindered them. Like they say, okay, well, I'm gonna go commit a crime if you don't give me something, and then you feel obligated to keep them off the street. Well, once you stop feeding them, how else are they gonna get money because you didn't teach them how to get it?
Exactly.
So now you just help create that monster.
Hmm.
That's why I am with it.
Yep. That's right. That's right. And going back to the Angel Reese situation, if she surrounds herself with better influences, I know she's young minded, and I know it's getting to her head that social media is going to be something she's going to get paid off of in the near future. Here's the difference, and I hate the comparisons and stuff like that, but let's do it for this moment. After Clark lost in the playoffs, she went straight to the gym to work out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Angel Reese, I know she's getting off an injury. I just hope that once she's off this injury, she hits the gym to become that athlete she needs to be.
Yeah, I think because she was work. It's, I think she'll work on her game, and I feel you with the comparison to Caitlin Clark because I just feel like I feel like it would be a different path for Angel Reese if she was accepted more.
Yeah.
I think she feeling like they don't accept me anyway, so I need to start creating another avenue of
Hmm.
acceptance. And I think that's what's happening to Angel Reese. Caitlin Clark, and she's the poster child. She's the Eminem of the WNBA.
That's true.
Uh, but you don't see minorities hating Caitlin Clark
No.
like like the whites do Angel Reese. And the
Yeah,
whites do that quite often. If it's not even they doing it towards their own people right now.
yeah,
If it's not a WNBA player that they don't seek to be the one, they killing them because that Sabrina girl, that white girl, Sabrina South Cal, I forgot her name, but she's hard. She cold blooded.
Unesco.
Yes, cold blooded sniper.
Yeah,
She's a hoop, and they treat her like she's a stepchild or something. I'm like, okay, I see where it's going, and they're trying to make it look like the fans themselves is making it look like if you don't have Caitlin Clark, the WNBA ain't gonna make it. We're not gonna watch it. We're not gonna do this and that. And that's how they trying to versus supporting the women in all because it's always let's support women this, let's support women that until women have to support women.
yeah. I noticed that. I noticed that a bunch of Twitters and stuff like that. There's women in their own WNBA bashing their own players,
True. Yep.
and
That's
instead
what.
of uplifting it because it's already bad enough that the NBA is paying what 75% of the WNBA. I might be wrong,
Yep. Yep.
right?
Yep. Yep.
Instead of you promoting or supporting a Dejani Carrington or a Kennedy Carter, you girls are saying, "Oh, she's privileged because she's this," or
Yep.
whatever may have you. So you guys are your own downfall and complain about having equal pay with an NBA player.
Yep, it's exactly right. Exactly right. And that's what's crazy because then they put out this bull crap and say, and they love to say this black women are the most disrespected women in the world. I mean, the most disrespected person in the world. That's bullshit.
That's a lie.
Because um, I hate to put that in this type of conversation, but that's a lie because you bullshitting yourselves.
Yep.
Because you have a perfect opportunity to push the WNBA. You have a perfect opportunity to get behind each other, women in general, and you're not doing it simply because you only want one to be the star. It's a newsflash. One cannot be the star of the WNBA. It has to be a group effort.
Yes.
If they're getting a new TV deal, so it's going to be a little bit more money, but that's on the back of the NBA. They're doing a lot for them women. But when does it become a point to where women and men have to be partners again versus women thinking they don't need the men, but then you ask and beg the men to help you?
Yeah.
It has to be a partnership and vice versa. Like,
Yep.
stop trying to push all men out with this bullshit and say, okay, let's do this from a business standpoint because you can get so independent off that women crap that you forget that business is business. It ain't no race in business. It ain't a race. It's green.
That's it. That's it. I just get tired of all that stuff because it's not fair. Look, Reese and Clark are gonna be the face of the WNBA for years to come.
Yep. Yep.
They're gonna be the reason why a lot of women are gonna get $1 million contracts,
Yep.
lifetime sneaker deals,
Yep.
right? So instead of y'all dragging them down, I'm not talking about just WNBA players. I'm talking about women in general, right? Instead of y'all bringing them down, uplift them and let it rock out. It's gonna work. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? Instead of y'all dragging them down, oh, Caitlin Clark looks like this. Oh, turnover machine. Angel Reese looks like this. Oh, she can't even hit a bucket on the thing. And this is coming from their own peers.
Sure is. It sure is. Sure
So
is.
why complain about what men are making in the NBA, and you guys can't make that, but you're quick to shoot down Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark and then Asia Wilson and Kelsey Plum.
Yep. 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 That's true. That is true. Do I think the advertising for the WNBA is also off because I don't think they advertise the other women like they should be. Like it should be when I look at it, when I look at a WNBA commercial, it should seem so powerful. They should push that. There are women
Mm-hmm.
who who don't love women.
Yeah.
Like I don't care if they love each other or whatever the situation. Like, but it should be a powerful message behind one, like inspiration. Women are inspirational. Why don't they gravitate towards the inspiration side of of the women and push that narrative? Like that's a huge thing. Like it's so many little girls that want to be something that no longer seek to be astronauts and doctors, and they want to be professional athletes. And they push instead. The WNBA is allowing ESPN and other companies to push this this negative narrative about and making it racial versus saying, "Hey, look what we're doing as a group." Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson.
Yep.
Boom, the Clash of the Titans. It should be some crazy advertisement like that.
They won't.
Maybe.
They won't do it. They won't push it.
Man, if you push that Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, Clash of the Titans, do a throwback night, had them in some Celtics gear, had them in some Lakers gear, man, that shit would be catastrophically a success.
Yep. Yep. And you got the sneaker deals coming in, right? And you got girls
Yep.
who want to buy those sneakers because they want that. That's their representation, right?
Yep.
Push those sneaker commercials because it's going to sell.
Yeah. I ain't even gonna cap. It's them Asia Wilson joints are supposed to be dropping. I'm copping some of them joints.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They women sneaker. I you know what I'm saying? It's certain colors and shit of women sneaker. I get it because I feel like she gonna break some barriers, like a lot. So she gonna break a lot of records and later on down the line.
Yeah.
Shoes worth something
Yeah.
or whatever. So I'm definitely gonna get mad. You know what I'm saying? So and I like to support. So
Yeah.
it is what it is. But I don't know. Listen, chat. We just as dumbfounded as y'all when it comes to this certain situation because we're just looking like how hasn't it made it yet? You know what I'm saying? It should be it. They're not gonna bring in the money like the men because they're not up there dunking, doing 360s and all this crap. But those are some very, very skilled women, like very skilled women.
Yes. Yes.
It
Very
should be
talented
way
women.
bigger than what we see.
Right now, going into next season, the faces of that should be Asia Wilson, Reese, Clark, Sabrina Unescu, and whoever's
Yep.
coming up in the draft. Juju Watkins is right around the corner. She's
Juju
coming.
gonna be huge.
Paige
Juju's gonna
Bucher.
be huge.
But I guarantee you, if she goes in with Paige Bucher and Juju Watkins going into the same draft class, it's
Yep.
gonna be the same thing with Reese and Clark.
Yep. That's what they're gonna do. Yep. They're gonna do that. Yep. Show is. Cause that's what
UConn and
UConn and
USC.
LSU. No wait,
No, USC.
USC.
Yes.
Yep, yep.
So there you
It
go. And
sure is.
you guys have an opportunity to put four young girls, bright futures, into the WNBA, and you already failed with Clark and Reese.
And that show out. They is felling because you could end up with Clark, Reese, Larry, Magic. You can end up with old girl from UConn
Yep.
and Juju, as in like Kobe and probably who would be comparison to old girl? What's one of Kobe arch nemesis?
Tough. It was a defender. I can tell you that much. Kobe had problem with Shane Battier. He had Tony Allen. Raja Bell.
It's true,
There's a
man. I'm just a mega star. I don't like. I don't care whoever
T
was
Mac.
giving
T
T
Mac.
Mac. There you go, T Mac. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Nadir just said the same thing. T Mac.
Yep.
Yeah, T Mac for sure.
So
T
right
Mac.
now the WNBA is in good throttle. They just gotta push their own narrative. They gotta start making money on their own instead of just holding on to what the WNBA has been paying them for 26, 27 years.
Yeah, that's true.
As a
That's
matter of
true.
fact, ain't that weird that the number 28 popped up? Because that's how long ago the Cowboys won the championship.
Yeah, it is. That's great. Damn, Cowboy. Damn. Y'all in bad shape, Cowboys.
Y'all didn't win a championship until the WNBA started. That's crazy.
Horrible.
Oh, man.
So look, y'all, we ain't gonna hold y'all up tonight. We're gonna end tonight because we know we got some sports catching up to do tomorrow after Aaron the Fluke Rogers loses tonight.
Oh,
Because it's
yeah.
guaranteed to happen.
Oh, yeah.
We want to thank everybody for tuning in to the sports circuit, the number one circuit, the number one podcast around. My name is James Crumble. That's my dog Raul,
My
my
brother.
co-host. Y'all know what they gonna do. Listen, I'm gonna give away a meat site. How's it? Nah, y'all. Hey, I appreciate y'all coming in, man. We do appreciate y'all with all the comments, all the
Always.
support, man. Y'all, we love y'all, man. Y'all great supporting cast, man. And listen, tune in tomorrow. We'll give y'all an update on tonight's games and basketball. Basketball season right around the corner is going down.
Oh,
Tomorrow we're gonna talk about Ant Edwards and DiVincenzo them getting into it and all this and that. Well, DiVincenzo and
Rick Brunson.
Brunson had.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we'll
Stay
talk about that
tuned.
tomorrow. Yeah,
Stay
it's going
tuned.
down. Until the Roosters crow.